Well, today I'm personally going to make a shift. I am in a ton of pain, no question about it. Um, there's a video that I suggested to watch where this guy got hit by a car, and drivers just kept, driving around the guy that's been hit by a car and on the road. Cars just go around him instead of stop and help the guy. They just close their eyes to anybody that's in need. And there's a whole pile of people on the sidewalks that seen everything that happened that just keep on walking by and nobody helps this guy. Well, my family's like that. Um, very, very disappointing. Very breaks my heart to see that that's what my kids are like. Um, they are so stuck in their own pain and now attach themselves to stuff so much that they are not caring about family. And I know family is important to them. That's why they're in the level of pain that they're in, is because they can't see how to make family work through the pain that they're experiencing. And even, watching my daughter be in the hospital and see that no family members show up was extremely painful. And it just seems like, in how many ways can my own kids cause me pain? Um, but I got to get over that. Um, the only way I'm ever going to set an example for my kids how to overcome pain is if I overcome the pain myself. I have to let go of a lot of past. Actually, it's not letting go of a lot of past because I've already done that. I have a lot of understanding of why the past is. It's more of getting over the pain of the future, the now. The fact that nobody is talking to anybody and that nobody is caring right now about anybody is the pain that I go through. So, I learned from my mistakes. I learned every single thing that I've learned through all of the hell that I went through, my experiences. So I'm going to just trust that my children are going to learn through their mistakes. And they'll probably learn a hell of a lot more powerful lessons than I did. So I'm going to give them their gift of learning about life through hardships, through the mistakes that they choose to want to make. But I do think that all of us have some pain. Anybody that's on my channel, the only reason you're here is because you're looking for answers. Every one of us are on YouTube searching for answers. We're trying to figure out what the hell's going on and what it is we're supposed to do about it. And we all know that it starts with self. We have to start walking a different walk ourselves. And I think it's just small things. I think it is a matter of let's just get over our pain, because this system is going to crash, and it's going to crash big. And if you've got your shit together enough to, talk as nice and lovingly as the people that do come to this channel, then we are the first lines. We are going to be the only ones that are going to be there that have a little bit of sanity when everything crashes. Because when it crashes, if it happened to you, that you're going to be really rageful, you're going to be really, really angry at the system. It's just like watching people in the Gulf. They're getting really frustrated and full of rage. They don't know what direction to go into. They're really attached with losing their stuff. So they think the only answer is going to be how they get their stuff back without being concerned about the whole. So it is the first people that it's happened to that have to, gain some control and try to forge a path. Be there for those who are about to fall. And it is only going to be done through example. It's not going to be, hey, listen to me, I'm a leader, do as I say. Because that's the same damn bullshit game. You have motivational speakers that claim they know it all. You got religion that says follow me. You got so many different ways of being a leader, a doctor, a psychologist. There's so many different directions you can take that say, hey, follow me. And if anybody's listening to my channel, I am not no leader, so don't be listening to me. I'm suggesting listen to yourself and your intuition and ask good questions. But the only way you will ever get good questions is if you personally have that loving peace inside you. And it is a direction to constantly get yourself peaceful and happy and loving while you ask questions, and know for sure that you ain't going to be all there yet. Even I am dealing with issues. For me to be in the pain that I'm in, I still am not in that peaceful, loving state of being yet, to know that any questions I ask into the universe is going to actually be correct. You have to be in that state of mind first to get some really good answers. So I know I need to get really centered within myself, get really, really happy within self. I would like to invite anybody else that wants to get involved in a new path, not in a leader mentality, but more in a, hey, do we all agree that this might be a good idea? And so for me, I'm going to be making some changes for me. My changes don't mean it's changes for you. I'm only saying, is there anything in your life that you can do that would get you into a more positive direction? For me, I got to quit that smoking, which the only thing that will stop me from smoking is I got to get that will to live. So every day, I'm going to be, I want to live. I love life. I love people. I love my daughter. I've got to be there for my one daughter that cares about family. I don't want her to be the only one left here. Same with me. I don't want to be the only one left here. I want a group of people that, are loving and caring towards each other. And if I'm gone, then who does my daughter have? So I'm going to be, really working on the programming of I want to live. This is a fun life. And even though it ain't fun, it's like you got to fake it until you make it. You got to create the mentality within self and then unfold all of the reasons why life is worth living. This is just an opportunity for change. This is not something to be, oh, is life ever bad and boo fucking who? Which that's another change I'm going to make. I'm going to stop swearing after today. You actually have to want to live life first in order for you to create reasons to want to live. And it is something that has to be built. Yeah, life sucks, but we gotta do something to make life not suck. And it starts with self, and it will unfold in the bigger picture. So I invite you. I would love to hear if anybody has like these resolutions of what they'd like to see changed in their own life that improves your own life. How can you overcome the pain that you're dealing with? What direction would you like to see for your life? And part of the thing that really, really frustrated me when I was at the bottom is seeing happy people. Because it was like, how dare you be happy and blind your eyes to the hell that's going on this planet. So by no means does my happiness ever going to be detached from the bullshit that's in the world. It's all about transforming all of the bullshit in the world, but I have to be that example first. So there's no way I'm going to be looking after my own happiness. I'm not going for that wealth. I inspire everybody not to buy anything for Christmas. I think, yeah, we'll crash the system. Ultimately, we will be, suffering for that action, but if we take charge of this crash, then we take charge of the new and what it's going to be like in a new system, and not leave it up to these elites that just have to have more than enough. It just makes no sense whatsoever. So I'm off to the gym, start my dancing, put my friggin' smile on my face, going to really work on the swearing, because yeah, maybe it's time that I did swear, because I am pissed off, because I'm seeing so much bullshit in the world, and it just seems to be, a perfect word that describes hell. And in order for me to create any type of heaven, I gotta use words that have a little bit better energy attached to it. So I'm going to work real hard on my own language, and work real hard on going to the gym, and I'm going to try this way something dancing, which is more of what I love doing. So and the smoking. And in order for me to quit smoking, it is more of that will to live. And so anybody else want to join this chain of change? How can you change your life? Can you make a small little change in your own life that improves your personal happiness, not with stuff? Share some ideas, because maybe I can learn from you. What changes you see would be important to you might be a good change for me to change. So I'd be inspired to hear how you see one little change you can make in your life that would improve it for you. And give me some ideas for myself. And you know something? The whole world is falling apart because of a billion little tiny things that we could be doing different. So if we just start small by just doing those little bitty things different, then it does have the potential to grow. At least this is a direction. At least this is like not hopeless, helpless. I did mention the power of the brain can heal even the planet. We have more capabilities than we know of. There is a girl working on the intention experiment. Really, really dangerous site. They don't know what they're doing. They're actually going to create a lot more hell because they don't know the power of intention, and intention is a lot to do, that can do a lot of harm on the planet. But there is a way of targeting an intention energy that can heal the Gulf, heal the oceans, heal the air. There is that possibility, but you have to get yourself right for it. And I'm not right. I at least know what you need to be, and I know that I ain't that yet. But I have to sort of like get rid of all the sins of my own life. And when I get rid of the sins of my own life, then you can pay it, then intention works. So it's if anybody wants to get involved, because it does for these intention type experiments, you do need more than one mind to make a massive difference. So if anybody wants to join on this little intention experiment, you have to get rid of the pain that you're dealing with, because if you put out intention with a source of pain, you actually put out energy filled with that pain, and you create more things to be painful for. So you do have to get rid of your own personal sins in your own personal life. You cannot experience any form of pain whatsoever when you put out a good intention. It will mess you up. So it's not something that I'm willing to organize an intention focused right now, but I'd like to see if the others might want to be involved in a group that wants to sort of like clean ourselves up first before we start these little intention experiments, because I think there's an awful lot of power in it. Peace out.